Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our third bout of the evening. Our first warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 172 centimeters tall, weighs in at 60.65 kilograms, 27 years old, fighting out of Morocco, making his MMA debut after 34 kickboxing matches. Give it up for Badr, the Machine Adine. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 176 centimeters tall. He weighs 61.15 kilograms. He's 27 years old and fighting from Mumbai, India. With a record of 7 wins and 2 losses, put your hands together for Mohammad Farhad. Your referee is Scott Manhart.
I just want to hear Carlos say my name.
Well, yeah, this is true. We're getting things started here. Round number 1 of 3. It is Farhad in the black and Adine in the white.
Adine opens up with a beautiful leg kick.
Two very dangerous fighters, 2 dangerous stand-up fighters. We'll see if they want to test their skills and see who's going to come out on top. Ooh, and a big right hand by Farhad.
It was a beautiful counter.
Anytime you can see the smaller fighters that just want to get into a fist fight, that just want to throw hands and feet, then you know you're going to get a good show because these guys are lightning quick. So how about the vibe ever since you've been here in Bahrain? I know you've spent a considerable time here in Bahrain in the past, but just talk about the buzz and the vibe here that Brave has brought to the area here in Manama and right here in Bahrain.
It's awesome, man. Again, MMA's very small here, but it's now starting to grow, and because of Sheikh Khalid, it's gotten so big. And again, Brave, it's a huge opportunity for all these fighters and even just the Middle Eastern fans. This is something new, and it's going to continue to grow, and for me, the experience is breathtaking.
Both fighters establishing themselves, taking control of the cage. Neither one trying to give up an inch. Adine with a big kick to the thigh. He calls himself the sexiest fighter on the card. We'll see how good he's looking at the end of this one. Farhad catches the leg, timing it just perfectly.
And Adine was calling him down. He's like, come on my guard. I can be on my back too.
And usually that's the difference maker, who does have the better ground game. Because both these guys are very capable on the feet, but when it goes to the ground, who's going to have the advantage?
The thing I'm surprised about is none of these guys are shin blocking. They're taking the leg kicks, and so far, Mohammad Farhad is just waiting to take the leg kick, and that's how he's able to drop that counter.
And here we go. Right back to it. Farhad, great countering.
And that's all he's waiting for.
Right down the middle.
And that's all he's waiting for. So far, Adine seems comfortable.
To the back of the legs. That's going to leave a mark.
Adine rubs his nose in confidence. He's just relaxing down there. He seems very composed, very comfortable, and he's not worried.
And here we go. Scott Manhart's going to let him get to his feet. Farhad not confident enough to get down into the guard and try to finish the fight. He wants to do it on the feet. And why not? He's had so much success, such great timing, right down the middle. You take too many shots right down the middle like that, you're going to be in big trouble.
You know, he takes a head kick. It was just the toes, but again, it does damage.
And here we go.
And see, people get intimidated, and so they go in for the shot. He saw that he was losing the stand-up battle and was like, hey, I got to go somewhere else with this.
Farhad up against the fence. But now grabbing onto a potential guillotine, and Farhad quickly gets out of there. Now going back toe-to-toe once again. Badr Adine Mohammad Farhad, two tough young bantamweights, chosen to be on the first ever Brave Combat Federation card. What an honor. And not only are these guys skilled, they have some character to them. You gotta love that.
Farhad opening up.
Now Bahrain moving forward. Starting to gain a little momentum as Adine. Farhad just seems to have the timing, though, on the counters.
Nice shin block.
Of course, in our main event, we're going to go to the featherweight division. We can't wait to see it with Ramy Aziz, Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi. And we still have Thiago Vieira, the undefeated Brazilian fighter, Monstro.
Beautiful body kick.
Coming in our co-main. Oh, there's a big right hand and a left to follow. Nice combination by Farhad. These boys are bringing it.
Yeah.
What a round. Impressive round.
So any strike could be a game changer here.
And here we go. These fighters are ready, and it's round number 2 getting started. Right out of the gate, Adine trying to push the pace, trying to hold on to the center of the cage. But Farhad quickly takes control.
Beautiful body kick.
Starting to put him together.
Eventually, they're going to start to take a toll. Now he starts to shin block because that's a sign that it's starting to hurt him.
Very keen observation, Shorty, and here we go. Farhad trying to impose his will, but he's not throwing the punches. He just wants to counter. Both men thinking the same thing.
And you see, immediately reach down, try to catch that leg kick. As you see, he's doing it again. But you saw the redness on his leg.
It's
now his leg's
really
starting to give out.
Shorty, he's having a hard time with those leg kicks now.
Beautiful right.
Again, now he's just trying to time the strikes.
He's waiting to counter, and that's fine, but you're taking too many leg kicks, and it's definitely going to pay a toll, and it's going to mess up your movement.
Once again, trying to time that kick just perfectly, trying to catch it. He's having a hard time, though, and taking a ton of damage on those legs. It's slowing down Farhad. And here we go.
Farhad opens up.
Bringing it. Ignoring the body, not really working the body at all. Oh, he caught him there on the side of the head with the left hand.
And Farhad's picking his shots, but every single time he decides to open up with the 3, he always at least lands 1.
Another big one. There's the right hand to follow. Maybe Farhad goes to the ground and tries to incorporate a little ground and pound. He does not feel comfortable enough.
Hey, he doesn't look too confident right now. He's just playing it safe. If you're not comfortable there right now, I believe Farhad's winning the fight. No reason to put yourself in this situation that might hurt you. But again, Farhad has the center of the cage. Right now, he's pushing the pace.
Once again, now throwing kicks of his own, now going up top. Switching levels, something that Adine should look into doing. He's only went for the leg kicks. He hasn't really tried to go for any sort of head kicks. And you got to believe with that many leg kicks, you're very, very predictable at this point. Maybe look to go up high and change things up and catch him off guard. And there he went and tried to do it, and he almost paid a price.
Beautiful body to the head.
Oh, it snapped his head back. Now he's going in for the kill. Mohammad Farhad. And he's going to stop him. Farhad gets the win. What a finish, Shorty.
What a beautiful right body shot. And then he finished top with the left hook. Amazing. Couldn't ask for anything cleaner. Low, high, awesome.
To the delight of Sheikh Khalid. What a win by Mohammad Farhad. Incredible victory. Much to the delight of the fans here at Khalifa Sports City. That was a good one.
That was a beautiful finish, and it looked like Farhad's hits weren't really hurting Nadine, but that combination, you couldn't ask for anything cleaner.
The show of respect, that is why they do it. You gotta love it. Incredible showing by Mohammad Farhad tonight. A highlight reel left hook that snapped his head back and led to that ground and pound barrage. What a win. All right, let's go to Carlos Kramer. He's got our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, referee Scott Manhart calls a stoppage for a TKO in the very second round for your winner from India, Mohammad Farhad. Without further ado, let's bring our first warrior to the cage. Welcome, Irfan Khan.
A lot of decisions and a lot of
Mohammad
finishing on the ground.
Farhad. First warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 7 wins and 4 losses. He stands 170 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 60.8 kilograms. Representing Fight Elite Gym and fighting out of Mumbai, India. Give it up for Irfan the Inferno Khan. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 2 losses. He stands 177 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 60.6 kilograms. Representing Evolution MMA and X-Force and fighting out of Mumbai, India. Give it up for Mohammad Farhad. Your referee is Mark Goddard.
And here we go. Time to go to war for these two. Mohammad Farhad, Irfan Khan, the battle for Mumbai inside that brave cage. Of course, one of the most respected officials in all the world today, Mr. Mark Goddard in there to handle all the referee duties. And here we go. Round number 1 is underway. The black with the white trim, that's Mohammad Farhad. The black with the red trim, Irfan Khan.
Really interested to see what Irfan's strategy, what his tactics are going into this. This is a short notice fight for him. Took it on a week.
Original opponent was supposed to be Hamza Kuheji. Inside leg kick there for Irfan Khan. This is a guy that always stays ready to fight. A veteran. And that's a big right hand, and he may finish him. Oh my goodness! Mohammad Farhad. That's another win. Right on the money, 40 seconds is all it took.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start the night. Give it up for your winner by knockout of 40 seconds of the very first round, Mohammad Lightning Farhad. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kushal, the Maniac, Ladies and gentlemen, your main card starts now. This now, 3 final rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, His family martial arts with a professional record of 10 wins and 4 losses. He stands 170 centimeters tall and weighs already 67.5 kilograms. Representing Zen Kickboxing and fighting out of Mumbai, India. Give it up for Kushal, the Maniac Fires! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, his family mixed martial arts with a professional record of 10 wins and 3 losses. He stands 177 centimeters tall and weighs already 67.5 kilograms. Representing IJJ, FCI, and Palang Muay Thai, and fighting out of India. Give it up for Mohammad Lightning Farhad. Your referee is Decky Larkin.
Quick shout out of thanks to our sponsor, Visista Insurance. Again, Visista Insurance, big thank you.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The weight of expectation lies firmly on the shoulders of Mohammad Farhad. Nice stiff jab to open up from Farhad. Easily defends the takedown from Kushal Vice. Big pop knee. Tries to go up top with it.
Farhad showing no ring rust here. This is ring hot grease.
Mohammad Farhad definitely looks like the cooler man there. Just rolls underneath the hook from Kushal Vice. Playing a little bit of peekaboo guard. He's just outside the range, executing distance, seems to have found his distance and timing very quickly in this bout. Throwing a little fake there, beautiful leg kick. Just turned the shin over beautifully into the meat of the thigh of Kushal Vice. There it is again. He may have finished him with leg kicks. Mohammad Farhad just says, get up and let's throw down like men.
Kill the legs and the head will die!
He's finished him with TKO due to leg kicks!
Referee, stop the fight!
TKO due to leg kicks!
That kick may have broken the leg! Phil, I heard a crack!
Are you kidding me? That was unreal!
Absolutely unbelievable! Mohammad Lightning Farhad has gone to check on his opponent's health. We're going to get a look at it again. This is like a cricket bat on the leg. There it is. Fighter puts his hand up, says he can't continue. Decky steps in and ends it. I heard that kick land. There may have been a broken leg. Absolutely unbelievable performance by Mohammad Lightning Farhad, who proved ring rust is not a thing. His body rested. It came back stronger, faster, dare I say, nastier, and he is victorious in front of this loving crowd at the Gachibowli Stadium in Hyderabad, India. I wish I could bring everyone in Brave Nation in here with me. This crowd is exultant. Mohammad Farhad, been there since the beginning. He's back in a big way. And now the Roaring Lion is going to make it official.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another exciting battle in the Brave Cage. This one comes to an end at 1 minute and 9 seconds of the very first round. Winner by TKO to the leg kicks, Mohammad Lightning Farhad. is a bend.
A set for this bantamweight contest. Mohammad Farhad in the red corner, Ulumi Karim in the blue.
It'll be interesting to see both men having not competed in such a long time. Will there be a little bit of a feeling out process, or will they just get straight down to it?
Looks like they're getting straight down to it, but before it, there was a little glove touch showing that character that so characterizes the Brave Combat Federation cage.
And you can already see from Mohammad Farhad, he's on his toes and he's going backwards. He's keeping that range.
You can see from that wide stance as well, Brian, that it's almost anticipating the takedown. Keeping that base nice and wide.
Oh, head kick just glances across over the skull there of Ulumi Karim.
He's stunning him with these shots. He is stunning him and keeping him on the back foot.
And it really is stylistically who can impose their game plan, and this is what Karim wants. He wants to close the distance, make the cage his friend, use that to chain up those wrestling, those takedowns. Oh, but he slips.
And that little exchange, it's part of the most grueling aspect of mixed martial arts, that in-close grappling. May not look like a lot's going on, but it's essentially an immovable force against or an immovable object against an unstoppable force.
Expect Kratos to maybe go after the body again. In mixed martial arts, you want to land that right hand. It's on the percentage basis, by far the highest way to win the fight is land a right hand. But it's a lot easier if you go to the body a little bit.
Nice overhand right there coming from Ulumi Karim. Trying to work his way on the inside, but he's stopped using that head movement now, Phil. There we go, we see a little bit now. He needs to make sure he's not just eating shots.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is be a static target against someone like Mohammad Farhad, who does have incredible striking, works the body, works the head, then works the leg. That is beautiful sequential striking.
And Kirik, when you talk about the range of fights, when finding your range, it is so important. If you can impose where you want the fight to take place so you can put them in danger and stay out of it. And that feels to me what Farhad is doing.
It is. Distance management is one of the biggest aspects of mixed martial arts that's hidden to a degree. How far apart, because this is a game of inches, not even inches, this is a game of less than an inch. A shot, if it digs in an inch, can cause a stunning effect like that. Give him one more inch and it won't do that. So the ability to maintain exactly the distance that you want is critical to success in the Brave Combat Federation cage.
Gotta say, Ulumi Karim closing the distance. He threw a little uppercut there, which just glanced across the chin. A warning shot for Farhad, but now once again against the cage, Phil.
In on that single, he needs to try and run the pipe on that. And what I mean by that is he needs to cut the angle to spin out and almost pivot to get his opponent to the ground. But he did eat some shots there, Brian, showing that not just a beard in one sense of the word, he has it because he can take a shot.
And you look as well, Kirik, at the head position here. That is such an important part of takedowns, getting that pressure on your opponent, getting that in the right place. That's a battle going on within the war here.
It is. It's called giraffe fighting, and Kratos is ahead in that regard.
Oof, overhand left there from Farhad. Such an interesting opening 3 minutes we've had between these two. 2 minutes left in this opening round. Stepping in again is Ulumi, but he's greeted by those low kicks, throws one himself.
Has to be careful because there's only so many leg kicks you can take from Mohammad Farhad, and the more he throws them, the more of an investment that is for him later in the round, later in rounds that will precede it.
But Ulumi Karim, one of his weapons, you talk about his durability, those takedown.
He put it
a straight right comes in.
There's a thing on the button and he's found it.
He's eating huge shots here. He's desperation, takedown, reverting to type, but how tough is Ulumi Karim?
Hanging on, looking for the takedown. Decky Larkin warning against the cage.
And scores a big takedown of his own, gentlemen.
We saw it in his fight back there at Brave 17. He took so much damage, was on wobbly legs there. Somehow he survived. And once again, he's done it.
And he's now smashing Mohammad Farhad with elbows. What presence of mind from Ulumi Karim to be able to shoot in for the double leg takedown and score it.
Gentlemen, that kind of toughness can have a severe effect on your opponent. When you've hit your opponent with your very, very best shots, and the response you get is to get taken down, it makes that fight an awful lot harder.
I will say, looking like he's still on wobbly legs, Ulumi Karim, but he's getting the time he needs to try and get those cobwebs gone.
He cannot give Mohammad...
see his feet, his balance isn't quite there, Phil.
No, that's a good observation, but he cannot give Mohammad Farhad time to resettle again. Needs to throw his hands, get him to the fence, and again with the uppercut, but he needs to get that takedown again.
Oh, another right hand comes in from Mohammad Farhad. What a fight, what an opening round here. 20 seconds left as we come to the end of it. Oh, a nice leg kick there from Karim. The dog is coming out.
And you have to then ask the question that Mohammad Farhad has landed. Alumi Kareem with a huge shot.
And then right on top of us. Kratos trying to end it right here in front of us. Round ends.
What a fight we have in front of us here.
Wow, you are getting value for money right here, right now with this fight alone. Alumi Kareem in big trouble, Phil, in that round. Got wobbled, almost got finished there. Decky Larkin right on top of the action. Got the double leg, went against the cage. As you said, somehow survived, found it within him. And then to finish the round like that, fantastic stuff.
Yeah, he looked like he was out on his feet. He was put down on his backside more than once in that fight. But again, the presence of mind, the heart, the will to endure. Look, this is instinct. This gentleman is working on instinct. He's taking shots, scores the takedown, and even lands some big shots of his own.
And you look at that, as far as scoring, you mentioned it there, Kirik, how do you score that? Because he was in big trouble, but then he put right at the end of the round Mohammad Farhad in trouble himself.
There's a saying in mixed martial arts, never leave it in the hands of the judges, because judges can score a fight either way. It could be the same fight. One judge goes one way, one goes the other. But what you're seeing here is two fighters doing their utmost to not leave it in the hands of the judges.
We are set for round number 2, and I cannot wait. Alumi Kareem in the blue corner, Mohammad Farhad
Big
in the
thanks
red.
to B1, our hygiene partner.
They touch gloves, back to work, nice right hand. Look how fresh.
Again.
And again, he's touching him. He's causing damage against Farhad.
It's almost as if Alumi Kareem has absorbed the punishment and in doing so absorbed a little bit of the power of Mohammad Farhad.
Absolutely stunning start to this second round.
How does Alumi Kareem look like the fresher fighter right now?
So fresh, and shaking off all the damage that he took in that first round. And look at this.
Oh, big slam potentially happening.
Oh, right in front of his corner as well there, Phil.
And again, a very intelligent mixed martial arts, trying to triangle the legs, a la Khabib.
And that takes, what does that take away as far as the base, Kirik, for this stand-up?
It's called shelving. If you can bring a fighter's ankles higher than his hips, it makes it quite a bit harder to get up. It makes it so much harder to get up that you're almost guaranteed to be able to land at least one good punch to the face.
Some nice inside dirty boxing there, Phil. Nice, he's caught him again with the right hand.
It was a little bit shaky after that shot there, Brian. But Alumi Kareem now mixing it up beautifully. It's almost like he's taking the confidence of that first round. He may feel like he's taking everything. Farhad can throw at him, but then eats a big shot. He mustn't like the food at the hotel because he just hit that shot.
Oh, and the left hand comes straight down the pipe there. Oh, he stopped him! That's it!
He's sifting!
Wow!
Down!
Wow!
Share E Hind is victorious!
That was a huge shot right out of nowhere. Just when it looked like Alumi Kareem was in the ascendancy, the fight completely turns on a six-man. Huge shot from Mohammad Farhad, completely stiffs Alumi Kareem.
You see great respect there, going over to check that his opponent is okay. The medical staff looked at that, was such a knockout. And as you said, Phil, the momentum was switching. Kareem came out with such intensity, catching Mohammad Farhad a number of times in that round. He was on the back foot, and as Kareem came forward, he got caught and finished. What a fantastic knockout. Talk us through it.
But there you see Alumi Kareem perhaps overcommitting a little bit, and it was just picture-perfect placement from Mohammad Farhad. I don't think he's going to land a cleaner shot than that in his mixed martial arts career. Right down the pipe, lands clean on his opponent, completely separates Alumi Kareem from his senses. And he's getting the best possible medical care here. The doctors are in the cage right now.
Gentlemen, there is a thing in mixed martial arts and in boxing called the button. It's a spot on the chin, and if you hit that button clean, your man is out.
And look at that, ladies. Very happy Mohammad Farhad flying that Indian flag. Such an impressive performance. Had to come through adversity. We said right now, right here, this fight will make a statement in the bantamweight division. You cannot argue that he has put every one of those bantamweights on notice tonight, Kirik.
Huge shout out to Alumi Kareem. It takes two fighters to make a fight. If a fighter plays a defensive game, uses distance management, excessive head movement, it is impossible to take him out. Kratos fights for the crowd, he fights for his nation. Both fighters deserve huge credit for this incredible fight ending.
Stunning stuff there. Once again, Phil, just talk us through this right hand.
There you see a slight overextension from Illumi Kareem, drops the shoulder, exposes the chin, and boom, night. Great work from Decky Larkin getting in there, looking after the fighter, but what a finish. That's a knockout of the year contender, gentlemen.
Every single angle we look at this, it gets more devastating, Kieran.
For those of you in Brave Nation who are concerned about the fighter's health, what caused the knockout there is jaw pressure on a massive nerve running up to the brain. This is a different knockout than if a kick hits you in the temple. This is not a concussion-causing knockout. This was pressure of the jaw on a nerve.
Illumi Kareem has been taken from the cage with our fantastic medical staff, but let's give the moment.
What an exciting end to another bout. This one comes to an end at 1 minute and 18 seconds of the second round. Your winner by knockout from India, Mohammad Farhad.
And the smile on the face of this young man, the Indian flag flying high. What a moment here at grade 47. And this will be something that he will remember forever, the walkout film, the animosity at the weigh-in, the adversity he faced, and then coming through with the victory.
Yeah, this had all the ingredients of being one of those career-defining performances, Brian. He absorbed a lot of punishment. He was on wobbly legs at one stage, but to then turn it around and get a win over somebody like Illumi Kareem, who is known to get into those dogfights, this will only further enhance his reputation. And now in the bantamweight division where the title is vacant, he may have just staked his claim to being a contender.
Well, without a doubt, that will be seen around the world, that knockout, Kirik. And this talk, what is next for him? The belt is vacant. What do you want to see next in the bantamweight division for this talent?
Let me tell you what I want to see right now. The post-fight interview is one of the most important moments in a fighter's career. Everybody is not watching their skill. Everybody is listening to what they have to say. What I want to see right now, what I want to hear right now is for this man to call for a title shot.
And you look for moments where you can have that platform to do it. He made his own moment there, Kirik. It is his. He went through the adversity. He almost finished Illumi in the first round. Illumi came at that dogged spirit, came through. This was not a walkover for Mohammad Farhad, but what he did was make that moment at the end of it, which will be seen around the world.
Absolutely. There is no way on earth that this KO cannot go viral. Absolutely a KO of the year contender, and preceded by some huge action like that Air Pakistan takedown.
Illumi Kareem, what a game opponent. Really does take two to tango. He brought the best out of Mohammad Farhad, and we will hear from him now with our very own Phil Campbell.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, members of Brave Nation, it does take a little longer to set up distance interviews. We appreciate your hanging by. It's what we have to do to put on a show of this caliber. We've got 20 fighters coming from 15 different countries. We have to take every available step to prevent against the spread of COVID-19.